Hello everyone, and welcome back to what is possibly some of our final adventures here in the world of Away, the post-apocalyptic survival game where we are now doing our best to show our little sister around all of the island, how she might be able to survive and find food for herself. And I thought it'd be fun just to kind of explore it a little bit now that we have Sis with us, and then see if we can maybe— ooh, Sis! Let me try to catch this for you! Oh, I got it! I got it, Sis! Alright, I don't think she'll actually, like, eat this. Oh, wait, there she is! I'm not sure if she'll actually eat this, but we'll go ahead and show her, like, see, it's edible, and you just have to try to catch it like that. But we're just gonna explore around a little bit, you guys. We have conquered the story. Apparently now it is a time of peace that has actually settled down on the island. I love the idea that we just have to— wah! What the heck?!
It is of vital importance that the sugar glider maintain his strength. You'll need every
I'm sorry, now I can laugh. Now I can laugh. He just got completely, like, knocked out by that gigantic wave. Now it's time to go ahead and feed our little sugar glider again. So guys, I won't lie, it has been a glitchy adventure, but I had a lot of fun. Because the story just kept getting more and more and more, like, ridiculously terrifying for our little sugar glider friend. So it just was fun to be able to see, like, what kind of ridiculous chaos he would get into next. And I had a great time, and like we've got little Sis with us, so I thought we'd do a little bit of exploration with our sugar glider today. But there is actually a exploration mode. Ooh, what's going on over here? Sis, do you see this? What on earth is, like, the cord? Oh, is that, like, supposed to be like a power cable? But you don't need to put those up there, do you? All right. Ooh, look, it's nectar. All right, let's come up. I'm gonna eat this. Little Sis, I think, is like somewhat following us around. But we're gonna enjoy the heights of sugar glider life, because I feel like this little one, no doubt covered in burns and scars and who knows what else from the chaos that we have just lived through. He deserves to be able to, like, run around and kind of show little Sis the ropes. Quite literally a rope over here, I think. I want to see, like, what happens if we try to get over to it. Alright, we're climbing upside down. What are we? We're not some sort of little bat. We're a sugar glider. Okay, that was not the most graceful thing ever, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Where's little Sis? I think she'll, like, catch up with us in a second. I hope. Was that the clitter of a bunch of spiders? Because we do have to keep her alive and safe from spiders. Oh, there you are, little Sis. Alright. Well, we have a little bit of food there. See, she's gonna follow us around. And I thought it would just be kind of fun to, like, roam the island and try to make our guesses about what on earth happened here and what was happening with all of the experiments that went on. People apparently cannot, like, it doesn't really tell you, like, are people dead or they just can't come back to Earth? I have so many questions I want to ask, but I also really am so curious about what happened to the mother oak tree. I'm really hoping that— ooh, there's some more of the little nectar that we really love over here. Gonna go ahead and eat that. But I'm really hoping that for the mother oak tree that had that, like, relationship, maybe a parasitic relationship, maybe a like symbiotic relationship with the bioluminescent fungi. Fungi does put out spores. And I'm hoping that maybe she survived. So maybe if not her, then at least the spores, like, spread through the island. And I love the idea of a relationship between an oak tree and a bunch of mushroom spores so much that I want to, like, celebrate the weird, wild wackiness that our adventures in a way definitely were, by maybe putting, like, one of those oak trees in zoo crafting. And if you guys aren't familiar with our zoo crafting series, it is our— get out of here, spider! Oh, did you see little Sis attack it? I don't see where she leapt off to, but I saw her, like, go ahead. She's right behind us now. She knows how to hunt spiders. I'm so proud of her. But zoo crafting is our Minecraft series that helped to found the channel way back when. All right, I'm gonna eat you. Just be aware of that. All right, Sis, this is a anole or something. Well, it changed colors while we ate it. And now it has, like, its little leggies and spines. And apparently it was exceptionally good. I think it was a shiny. We just ate a shiny anole, Sis. There's no reason to be alarmed that its head is still floating in the air. Look, I think that you can't expect the apocalypse not to have a few glitches at the end of the world. So I will accept this as our due. And then, oh, look, there's one of those nice little berries over here. And we're gonna just kind of explore with our sugar gliders today, because I am quite amused by this. Oh, there's another one of those shinies. Sis, those apparently like will turn orange after you kill them, which actually makes a lot of sense if you think about maybe those lizards are one color when they're alive because they're able to like display whatever color they can prompt. But when you kill them, maybe they change a different color. Maybe it's kind of like when you cut a banana or cut an apple and they go brown on the inside when they're exposed to oxygen. Maybe the same thing happens to these guys. And apparently our blood is a different color in our body, and then when it's exposed to oxygen, it changes color. That's little sissy. I'm teaching you so many important things. All right, but see, there's different types of mushrooms that are kind of scattered about the island. And I love the idea that maybe those spores will have spread, and actually maybe the fire was a good thing, because fires are not always bad for forests, depending on the type of forest. And maybe the fire was a good thing, and maybe what happened due to the fire will stick mostly to the ground, because I think little sis will stay with us better if we do that. Oh, she's so cute. Yeah, come on, little sis, come on, we got this. But, maybe it was a good forest fire in a sense, or at least not an entirely negative drastic event, because perhaps our sugar glider friend here will have had all the spores from that tree spread around his little island, and maybe we'll be able to actually go ahead and see a bunch of new trees, or at least like new mushrooms be spread about. But it'd be very interesting to know, like, if you were gonna create a mushroom tree, like maybe the researchers who used to live on this island had something to do with that. I would make it so that hopefully those spores would infect the acorns, maybe? Maybe preventing the acorns from being eaten as often by other animals, so that more acorns could survive to spread around our wonderful little fungi friend. But you know, this just raised more questions than it answered for the curious lot of us who are pixel biologists who want to try to imagine with the speculative biology is what it's called, in case you guys didn't know. Oh, and sis, you're doing a great job gliding by my side. That's fine. Just float in the air. I'm not going to question things. Also, this tree looks a little different than all the other trees. At least she's on our back. I'm hoping she'll stick with us. Look, there's the dome! So that's the Dome of Danger, sis. That's where apparently researchers used to do big, complicated... Oh, we made it, yes. Big, complicated research. And maybe the researchers created that mushroom tree. Though I would really love to know, oh, maybe the bioluminescent mushrooms were just supposed to attract pollinators like us. Sugar gliders actually are among the species who help to pollinate all of the different fruit and plants that they eat. And when they go up and they like lick all the nectar, or they're trying to get in and eat some of the pollen on the various plants that they find, it actually gets them covered in the pollen. And when they go to the next tree to try to find more food, they'll end up spreading that pollen to the next tree. So maybe the bioluminescent fungi was actually supposed to be tasty and delicious. Ooh, kind of like this piece right over here. Sis, you really should eat more of these nectar pieces. They're delicious. But maybe it was supposed to be an attractant to bring pollinators to the tree to potentially, maybe the bioluminescent fungi was trying to attract us to a perfect tree for the sugar glider to live in. Because think about it, if we had had a consistent nest in that tree, we would have been spreading the spores of the mushrooms like all over the place. So that would make sense. But I guess maybe it would be better for the tree to actually have like, maybe, hey little sis, maybe some like birds to maybe carry away the acorns, because you want your acorns to get about. Maybe, no, maybe like squirrels. I wonder if sugar gliders, because they eat nectar, they don't catch their food like squirrels do, because squirrels will make like a catch out of their acorns sometimes, especially red squirrels, and they'll store their food for later. However, I don't think sugar gliders store their food for later. When the season is good and there's lots and lots of wonderful fruits and plants about, they will actually like eat nectar and eat a bit of the fruit and a lot of the pollen. That's what they really love. You know, that's why they got the name sugar gliders. However, I do wonder if our little sugar glider friend might not eventually evolve to want to go ahead and start storing some of his food. Because in the winter, when sugar gliders don't have as much food, they usually eat insects. But I think this little guy tries to think ahead. So it's just fun. Speculative biology, trying to figure out what might happen if you kind of just took a fictional species and ran with it. All right. Speaking of running with things, though, let's land. I think I lost little sis, but we'll find her again. We've got some plants to go ahead and eat. Oh, there's little sis. See, she's gonna stay with us. I knew you'd come to me, just like the Minecraft dogs. Oh, and speaking of Minecraft, like I said, I do want to go ahead and consider making the mother mushroom tree and adding it into our zoo crafting world in memory of this chaotic, wacky adventure. All right, this is written backwards. But what did we find right here? A sign? Reforestation zone. Play for forest. Huh. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder what else the little sugar glider might find. Good luck, little friend. You're going to be trying to, like, evolve your species and grow up in the shadow, like, literally in the shadow of another species that came before you. I wonder what that would have done to us to be so significantly different and yet evolve on a planet that already was full of ruins of a creature that was dramatically different from us in its senses and what it could sense and what it could see. See, more speculative biology. Also, this place has a lot of those delicious little golden berries. Eat a couple of those. But alright, you guys, I think our little sugar glider has, like, basically managed to accomplish all we really can in the world as a sugar glider. There is an exploration mode, however, that is apparently a lot of fun just to be able to explore the island. We might poke the exploration mode a little bit, but I think that our adventures with our little sugar glider have come to an end. I'm gonna miss him so much. Archangel. Wow. Did people get like militant when they were trying to survive? And I'm trying to decide where we should take our adventures next. I would love to be able to dive into a game kind of like this. I'm thinking about going back into Ancestors. I'm thinking about potentially even making our sugar gliders in Spore. There's so many fun things we could do. Or if you just have like a fun suggestion for another story you'd like to explore together, maybe returning to our adventures that we were going on before things got a little bit too busy in another post-apocalyptic world with Horizon Zero Dawn, then do let me know if you want to do that. But I'm proud of him. We're gonna leave the legacy of this little guy right here. He's gonna take good care of his sister and hopefully one day find another group of sugar gliders and slowly but surely build up a little society. And maybe one day we will resume and join them in Spore, which I think would be a lot of fun. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like for this heroic little Joey. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.